Welcome back to the Indian PokeTube, and in this new season, Nidoqueen got a debuff and Flyers have got a buff. And guess what makes the best use of that? Hisuian Electrode. It is the best safe switch right now. In comes the G-Fisk. I'm going to count to 5 and try to catch a Rock Slide on my Sparky boy, but he's not going to throw the energy and he brings in a Noctowl. So as you can see, the opponent is already core broken, and I'm going to let the first card attack go. I don't throw the wild charge so I can survive it. Very important to let the opponent throw first. And now I can reach 3 wild charges, so even if he chooses to shield twice, I can actually flip switch here. So I'm going to build up to the back-to-back wild charges, and if he shields, I'm going to get 2 shields and switch. But the opponent is smart, he's going to let it go. He knows what I'm trying to do. Good play by the opponent. In comes the G-Fisk. I did not think I'd get to the energy ball, so I make a slight misplay going for the wild charge. Definitely should have gone for the energy ball, but honestly I'm going to go for blast burn anyway, and that will one shot. I'm going to bait here with the Dragon Claw, expecting a shield. I do get the shield. Charizard is again the best mon, my favorite mon in this current season. Going to shield the Rock Slide comfortably, and I'm going to shield another Rock Slide. I can overfarm quite a bit because it's very easy to count his moves. It's 5 mud shots. So I'm just going to throw the blast burn. This is going to fry the poor little pancake. The steely pancake gets boomed by the Charizard. What does he have in the back? He has his own lantern, and this match is over because it takes almost 2 thunderbolts to KO each other, and I can survive the second thunderbolt, and it's just a good game. So as I was saying, that this team is just insane, especially Hisuian Electrode, and Charizard is of course the new GOAT of the Great League. So this team is so much fun. I've just run this team for 1 set and I went 4-1. But believe me, the first match was also a win. I lost it due to lag. I was so angry because my Charizard apparently lost CMP to a Stunfisk. And the same Stunfisk, I won CMP with my Electrode. So that makes no sense. I even have the recording. I'm thinking of uploading it. But anyway, so this is, I've just cut that video out, and there are 4 matches in the set. So it's kind of a spoiler, but you know that it's going to be 4 wins in a row. It's the same set. Second match, we pick up the Nightmare lead against Lantern. I'm going to instantly save switch to my Hisuian boy. And again, as you can see, he responds with a Skarmory. So the meta right now is just not ready for the Sparky boy. I'm going to take the Sky Attack. Like I said, I always make sure to tank the move before you throw the wild charge, because then they'll one shot you if you wild charge first. Now I'm going to get back 2 shields easily if he wants to keep switch, and 2 shielded Charizard just goes to town. So do I get the shields or do I get the switch? I get both. I get a shield and switch advantage, and guess what? I also get a wild charge on the Lantern. Hisuian Electrode going crazy on the opponent, getting 2 shields and also switch advantage. So that's absolutely insane, because now I can keep my Charizard away from this little water boy, and I shield the move correctly. In comes the Mandibles, and you know this game is over because now my Lantern can simply sweep the game. I'm just going to use up my Charizard in this matchup, and it's a great game. So getting back to this team, I can highly recommend you guys to run Charizard and also Hisuian Electrode, and Lantern is just a solid pick. It does very well all around, so that's Lantern's role in the team. And I just made this team in the last set of the day, so sadly I'm not able to get any more games in. So this is just 1 set. I'm going to try this team out in detail and let you guys know how it goes. And over here I'm just going to farm down this Flying Umbreon. No issue, no sweat whatsoever, and I almost have 2 Thunderbolts. I don't know why the opponent is not quitting, but that's absolutely fine. If he wants to play it out, we can go that way, but there's absolutely nothing he can do. So with the debuff to Nidoqueen was a big problem for the Electrode. That was the main thing that was holding Hisuian boy back. And now that Electrode is, the Nidoqueen is literally gone. I have not faced a single Nidoqueen today in all my 5 sets. So that's looking great for the little boy. And so many flyers in the meta. There's Noctowl, there's Pelipper, there's just so many things that you can counter with the Hisuian boy right now. And even in neutral matchups, Wild Charge hits like a truck. So let's see, in the third match, we finally pick up a good lead against Ghostry, and he's going to instantly save switch to his Pelipper. So in this match, we're kind of hard countering the opponent. So bad luck to him. And in this matchup, what you should really do, which I didn't do, I realized later, you should just farm down the Flying Toilet. Because if you throw the energy here, the Ghostry is going to get massive energy. And if you just farm down the Flying Toilet, not only do you reduce the farm that the Ghostry gets, you also get off a lot more Thunderbolts. You can get off 2 Thunderbolts and a Surf. So definitely a slight misplay by me, but it's not really going to matter because, like I said, such a dominating matchup for Charizard as well. And after the two Thunderbolts, the Ghost Tree can only throw one Shadow Ball. I can farm him down. Not really a big deal, honestly. So like you can see, the Ghost Tree is going to get off a Seed Bomb and he's very close to a Shadow Ball. So he's going to get a shield from me. But that's fine. I'm going to bring in Charizard, farm down this stupid Ghost Tree, shield up the potential move. No point in baiting because he won't reach another move anyway. What does he have in the back? He has Azu, and you might think that this is bad right now because Azu with two shields is very tanky. It gets Ice Beam to hit the Hisuian Electrode. It does do quite a bit. It does like almost 80%. But the thing is that bubbles don't really do much. I'm going to delay throwing my Wild Charge to as late as possible, and I can get up 3 Wild Charges before he takes me out. So that's absolutely fine. And so in this match I kind of hard countered the opponent, and even though I didn't play absolutely perfectly, still going to win the game quite easily because I just had perfect alignment. Poor opponent. I really feel for him because I've got hard countered as well. So it's good to hard counter someone in return. Just going to, and oh, I'm going to do something funny. I'm going to go for a couple of zero bubble disrespects. One Dragon Claw for the Ghost Tree zero bubble, and another Dragon Claw with a zero bubble on the stupid fat bunny boy. And it's going to take out the bunny, and that is a great game. And now in the last match, you already know that it's 4-1, so I'm going to win the 4th match as well. And this is such a crazy team. I had so much fun because if you know me, my playstyle, I absolutely hate those bulky mons like Medicham and Azu and Umbreons. I don't like such long matches. I like booms left and right. In comes the Deoxys, and it's 8 to the Thunderbolt because I usually run Thunderbolt. So I'm going to throw my move on the CMP. I would have shielded back had he gone for the Thunderbolt, but he does not, so I'm just going to instantly save switch to the Electrode, save the shield, and in comes the Charizard. Like I said, the meta is just not ready for Hisuian boy. I'm going to load up to the back-to-back Wild Charges. He's not at the Blast Burn yet, so I'm going to take both shields if he wants to keep his nice shiny Charizard. Massive kudos to the opponent. He goes for the Dragon Claw, which we can easily survive. Go for this move, the Wild Charge. This is going to KO the Charizard if he lets it go. He does let it go. Smart play by the opponent. He can farm me down with his counter boy, the Deoxys. And I'm just going to come in. I think I come in with Charizard right now because I can shield a Thunderbolt and I can outpace to the Dragon Claw before he reaches his second Thunderbolt. So I'm going to throw the Dragon Claw just to see if he wants to shield. If he shields, he's clearly weak to Charizard, so I'm going to save Charizard here. Bring in the Lantern, catch the Thunderbolt here, and save a shield for Charizard, which should be able to sweep anything in the back. It is a Ferrothorn, and now the match is over again. Nothing he can do. Even though he's going to make the best play, he's going to load up to 100 energy and throw the Power Whip. But like I said, Charizard with a shield is just too much for any opponent. The Deoxys is absolutely dry on energy. Going to throw the Power Whip. Like I said, he left with 100 energy, so he's going to have like 50 right now because he throws a Power Whip. I'm going to shield the potential Thunder because even if he baits, it doesn't really matter. I can outpace. Charizard is a beast. Look at him go. Goes for the Blast Burn. It's the Ferrothorn. It's getting ready to be fried, and boom, is going to take out an entire forest full of Ferrothorns. Knock out the Deoxys, and that's a great game. Let's go.